What's up, guys? Nderitu here. So I'm back with another video. Nderitu basketball video, just to talk about the whole Brooklyn Nets situation where they decided to keep the services of Kevin Durant and Kyrie. As per tweet by Adrian Wojnarowski, as you can see on the screen, the Kevin Durant trade discussions are over. The Nets say he's under contract for 4 years. And Kyrie also the same thing. He's not going there. He's not going anywhere. He was in a lot of trade rumors. The same thing as KD when he requested a trade hours before the free agency period began. So honestly, this whole situation, I feel it's gonna reflect poorly on these guys' legacies. I made a video just talking about what I thought about this yesterday, but I just wanted to just give some more things. I think I left some few things on my head, but honestly, I can just be able to put them down here and just see if this video can surpass the test of time as we look into this new season that's coming in. So there was a lot of speculation about KD when he requested a trade. A lot of trade rumors, even that I covered on this channel, just saying the trade package to get a star player like KD is pretty difficult because a player of KD's caliber is a superstar, is usually a top five. Okay, he's a top five player in the league. Some people can even argue that he's a top three player in the league. So having his services, you know that you're going to be a contender because this guy is a four-time scoring champion, two-time NBA Finals MVP, two-time no two-time Finals MVP. He's a regular season MVP. So he has racked up a lot of accolades throughout his career, especially when he led Golden State past LeBron James and the Cavs in the 2017-2018, going back to back. And he left for the Brooklyn Nets to team up with a guy like Kyrie, who was already an NBA champion in 2016 with LeBron James. So, given the situation where you have KD, Kyrie, and also Ben Simmons, who the Brooklyn Nets in the trade deadline, this year's trade deadline last season, when they flipped James Harden for Ben Simmons, honestly, I just felt like this team was a championship contender because honestly, at that time, I felt like KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons, if they played together, they would at least push this team farther. But that wasn't the case because Ben Simmons is yet to lock a single NBA game minute in like a span of 1.5 years. The last time we saw Ben Simmons play was in the East semis when they matched up against the Hawks in Game 7, where he passed up a wide open layup. We are yet to see this man play. And having a situation where the Brooklyn Nets got stomped by the Boston Celtics, they got swept in the first round, and you have two star players, two franchise players in KD and Kyrie, and argue you can say KD is the best player in that team, number one option in that team, the leader, as you might say. But he him and Kyrie, they need to make some serious noise this coming season. They have to make it a championship or bust year for each season, especially having a guy like Ben Simmons in the helm. But I feel like but sometimes I look back at this trio. Let me just say duo because you had to see Ben Simmons play. But I just feel like their legacies have just become much more tainted as the years progress and as the years go by when they are just pro athletes. Because if you look at a guy like KD, started off well in OKC, he logged in 9 years. He left for the Golden State Warriors after blowing a 3-1 lead, which was fine. When I look back at that decision, it was the best decision that he made in his NBA career. And he had to take a pay cut to go to Golden State. Golden State had the cap space to sign him, and it was great because he was able to win. He was able to make three finals appearances, won two of them, and he tore his Achilles. But I feel like the worst move that KD made is not even going to Golden State. It was teaming up with Kyrie in Brooklyn, because you can see KD was determined to hoop. He was determined to try to do and pull off lift the Brooklyn Nets franchise to a championship and even put them in that winning stratosphere that he was in Golden State. But you can see the pieces that were around him were just kind of dysfunctional. You can see even I'm not even counting the 2020 season because he didn't play because he was recovering from an Achilles tear. But looking at the 2020-2021 season, you can say like that duo was just hampered with other injuries because you had a situation where Kyrie he was ruled out for the 2019-20 season with a shoulder injury. He got season-ending surgery. 2021, the postseason, two of your best players in James Harden and Kyrie, they really suffered some injuries. So KD was just left there all by himself. Then this whole season, it just came, and it wasn't like the best season for KD because number one, this vaccine mandate stopped Kyrie from even being able to play in home games until it got even worse. When this man just missed like half, like I can argue and say like half of the whole season he sat out. And you have like the whole James Harden quitting on Brooklyn and demanding a trade deadline. They got Ben Simmons who he has to play, and also earlier in January you had KD. He missed about 8 to 9 weeks with that leg injury when Bruce Brown fell on him. So it was just a roller coaster season. Hopefully they can be able to bounce back because KD is on contract for 4 more years. Kyrie is on an expiring deal. After this season, he's going to be an unrestricted free agent. He can sign anywhere. I'm not sure if the Brooklyn Nets will be able to offer him that kind of money that a max extension dictates, as a veteran's max extension it entails. But I'm not sure because the whole uncertainty with Kyrie and his unpredictability is what is really hampering the Brooklyn Nets from giving them that max money because this man, even after he was given that max contract, he kind of had the Brooklyn Nets team hostage. So I'm not, having a god Kyrie. I'm just saying the Brooklyn Nets need to reconsider keeping Kyrie and look for another replacement. Either they can try to, do some gymnastics in the draft if they have any picks. If they don't have any, they can try to, move some pieces and get a good point guard and just show Kyrie out of the door if things don't work out this season. So hopefully they work out and they're able to make the finals because the East is just becoming much more tough when you have Milwaukee, Philly, who are just retooling. You have up and comers in Chicago, Miami Heat, Boston Celtics, who made the finals, who want to make it back again. So there's a lot of things that are going against the Brooklyn Nets, despite all the drama and the rumors and the trade deadline, not even trade deadline, the free agency. When both teams are just on jersey swaps every day, you can see KD was fit into a Phoenix Suns jersey, Bucks jersey, Grizzlies, Miami Heat, Boston Celtics at some point. You can see Kyrie was heavily rumored that he was going to be traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Russell Westbrook straight up. There were a lot of rumors. Hopefully they can be able to rise above it, but honestly I doubt the mental state of these two guys because after a roller coaster regular season and playoffs that they got swept and the whole crazy free agency frenzy that followed it, I'm not sure if these guys are mentally ready for this for the pressure that's gonna come if they don't deliver because a lot of things that they need to do right now is figure out a way to deliver a championship to Brooklyn. If they can't do that, the backlash that is going to come on these guys and the whole narrative that's going to be made and spin is going to water down everything that these guys have done. Remember, both of these two players here, as you can see on the screen, they are NBA champions. Kyrie won with LeBron and the Cavs in the 2016 NBA Finals. KD went back-to-back 2017-2018, and he won championship and 2 back-to-back finals MVPs. So all the pressure will be on these guys, not even on the Lakers, because I'm a Lakers fan personally, but I'll be watching the Brooklyn Nets closely just to see what these guys are gonna do. But all in all, I'm just happy the Brooklyn Nets were able to get their star player in KD to stay because honestly, if they got a low ball offer and they just pull the plug on KD, it'll reflect poorly on them as a franchise. And also, I don't know how that locker room is going to look like when KD, he demanded that Sean Marks and Steve Nash be fired. I'm not sure how they can mend that situation because it was went to the public. I don't know how that's gonna look like. I don't know how the on court, off court chemistry is gonna happen between these two guys and the other guys in the locker room. So hopefully they can be able to fix that and be able to at least do something in this season, because this season's a do or die for them. If they fail this season, my God, the backlash is gonna be a lot. So that's all I gotta say about this video. But I'll just be popping up and just mentioning some few things that I'll be seeing mostly in the regular season, even before the season, in the opening night. I'll just see if I can be able to consistently make some, more videos for you guys. And yeah, so please be sure to leave something in the comment section, like the video because it helps me out a ton, and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell because Nderitu Basketball is on air. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next upload. Peace out.